Welcome back, guys, to more Let's Play some Dragon Quest 9. We're gonna do some alchemy later today. But first, we have some quests we need to do first, because they're gonna give us some rewards that are going to be useful. So first up, we're gonna go to Zir. And go right to the well. Why people hang out in these places, I don't exactly understand, but hey, fantasy game, all that. I'm gonna break your pots. Yeah, well, I kind of broke it, so. Haha, shoddy craftsmanship, wasn't it? Alright, toilet humor, ha ha ha, very funny. Sure. I'll bring you some dirt. Okay. Alright. So yeah, basically get any, nature/cave grotto that's at least 12 floors deep and defeat it, and you'll fill the dirt bag. Yeah, we know that. There's other kinds of grottos, and one... Rizal, stop playing with that. She's playing with the cords of my old headset on the floor. Alright, so the grotto I have chosen to do this. It's actually not one I have already, because pretty much all the grottos I have so far are only 11 floors deep. And we need one that's at least 12. So where is it? Oh my god, my mouse is on the screen. I am so sorry about that. I don't know if the recorder picked that up, because some emulators don't show the mouse on the screen. Anyway, we're gonna Ruby Doom 87. This is the other main, well-known, Metal Slime map. If I can find it, it's somewhere around here. Here we go. But yeah, the Metal Slimes are like on floor like 15. It's like 16 floors deep, and they're on like floor like 15, which makes Silver Marsher Bane better. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the bottom of this grotto. I may gain some levels if I happen to run into some Metal Slimes along the way. Well, King Metal Slimes, that is. And I shall see you on the bottom with a filled dirt bag. And our dirt bag has been filled! That took a while to get to that grotto, man. That was deep. I did slaughter a few King Metal Slimes along the way who were in my path, but strangely enough, 3 out of my 4 characters actually leveled along the way, meaning they were very close to leveling previously, which was kind of funny, actually. Alright, so... done that map. Let's go back to Zir and report back to Jared and give him back his dirt bag. Maybe just some old ancient fossils in there or something. Who knows? Not that we're gonna care, we just care about what he's going to give us. But first, I'm gonna smash your crappy pots. Sure, I'll give you a dirt bag. Haha. And he gives us a Heeless Hammer, which is actually one of the items you need in order to make the Megaton Hammer. And it's a repeatable quest, and he'll give you a Hephaestus Flame for that. And I totally botched the pronunciation of that word off the tip of my tongue, but yeah, in other words, not worth it to redo that. Unless you're, you know, going in a deep earth grotto to grind for something. In which case, it might be one of those, why the hell not, just do this quest while I'm at it sort of things. But anyway, I hate this continent down here because I can never tell what everything is named, but we want to go to the cave right here. Which is a place we've never been before. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Okay. Hopefully this is the right one. Actually, nope, this is the wrong one. This is the one we need for later. I didn't remember until he started talking that there are two different quests in this cave. We're gonna do that one a little bit later. We didn't ask for Grotto for that. We don't have that. I have to hack one into the game. Jesus, how many are in here? Oh, he's beyond a corpse. Okay, which one is it then? Okay, no, this is not one either. This is the Legacy Boss map, I think. It might. Yeah, this is the wrong one. No. This is the guy we want to talk to. Okay. Third time's a charm. Alright. Yeah, like the guy says, you don't get to defeat Foul-Eye in 15 turns. Well, that is a piece of cake, because even when I did it the first time, when I did the bosses, yeah, that wasn't that hard at all. Actually, in between episodes, and I was going to actually wait to announce this when I started the alchemy, in between episodes I did do a bit of grinding, mostly in Emerald Snow Hall of Hurt. Mainly I was farming the chests for Astral Plumes, and Lucida Shards, and Orichalcums, because we're going to need those later. And I only faced Grotto at the end once, because they just kept exiting and going, you know, back out and going back in. And where is... oh my god, I forgot the map. Alright, sorry about that randomness. I forgot what map it was. No, I don't want to no, I'm not sure about that. I'm like, oh my god, which map was it? But anyway, I defeated Grotto at the end of the map once, and he was dead by the end of the second turn. Now, I did get a little bit lucky, and he did not disruptive wave me, which is a good thing. I'm pretty sure this is the hill we need to go out for this. But even so, he was a cake walk. Is this the hill I want to go on here? Let me look at the ocean. But anyway, this is my map with, once I find where it is. And I think I went too far out. Yeah, I did. Oh well. But anyway, this is my map with Foul-Eye in it. Yeah, okay, no, I'm just a little off. There it is. So we have to go to the end and defeat him with 15 turns. And you know what? I'll just keep that fight in once I get there so we can show how much we've improved. Because as you can see, yeah, my main character's level 80 now. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go at the bottom. What's going on, dude? You still freak me the hell out. Yeah. Quit your moaning and let me kick the crap out of you already. Alright. I haven't fought this guy in a while, but let's see how quickly we can kick his butt. Where is it? Fire Force. Yeah, when I did that fight with Grotto, I opened up with a Funeral Force, and that seemed to do more damage, quicker. See how many hits he can get off me, because he's wasted his 2 turns. Because as you can remember, Foul-Eye spells have a 100% critical rate. Not that this is going to be a problem for me in any way, shape, or form, but I thought that bared mention. Because it's been a long time since I've done that. Alright, now let's get our Gritty Ditty going, and he should be dead within this turn. He is just gonna be annihilated. I will laugh so hard if he doesn't even get an attack off. Yep, he did. Okay. Alright, let's see who can kill him. There we go. Yeah. See, they're cake now. And actually, on the way, Yeah, that was not even 2. If it takes you as many as 15 rounds to defeat him, it's like, then you were way... How did you get down here without even getting killed? Letter, you had some really crappy weapons. And I love when it has like these scenes you use, it just immediately kicks you back out to the entrance to the floor. Yes, I want to get the heck out of here. Alright, so let's return to Mr. Skeleton. The correct one this time. As you can tell, we're going to be going back in there later. One sooner than the other. I think I'm going to do the boss one, and I think... Not the boss one, the S-rank Grotto ones first, and then I'm going to save the legacy boss maps for absolute last of the quests. Alright, I can put that map away. I don't like how they don't automatically close, considering you evac out of it. Just a word of advice, if you're going back in a grotto to continue farming in it, you're going to need to close it and then reopen it to respawn the chests. It's like, you already kicked me out of the grotto. If I wanted to stay there, I wouldn't evacuate out of it. But whatever. Hey, you were just a corpse a minute ago! Can you even still lift your fingers? And this is how we get our silver orb. That we needed earlier. I think we needed it for the Sage's Stone. I have like a list that's completely messed up right now. Like, before starting this episode, after the mishaps of the last 2 episodes, because a lot of this quest order was done months ago when I first started it, and apparently I didn't, like, proofread it as well as I should have. Well, things considered, I think I did a good job of getting stuff in mostly the right order. Considering a lot of stuff I did not even look. Although I have done some rearranging on the way, like some of them I haven't even looked, and I've discovered when searching, it's like, oh, okay, I need to, I didn't mean to do that. I've been searching, okay, I need to make this item with alchemy. What about the, where can I find the ingredients? And I'll look in the ingredients, and I'll find that they're on, you can get some from a quest. So it's like, okay, I'll shift that, if I can, I'll shift that quest out of order a little bit. So... that's what I've kind of been doing, but since we're like on the home stretch with quests here, I pretty much went through the entire list and put it in the order I wanted it to. Not that we're necessarily going to do them in that exact order, because I'm right now skipping around a little bit because of stuff we need. Now, oddly enough, we've never gone in this cave, because there's an item in it we're going to need. This shield right here is cursed. So you can also use that for the quest requirement that we did last time where we had to equip the cursed item. So that is also an option. You can also find them in like, I think it's B rank chests and grottos, I think. I'm just going to double check the bookshelves in this house. I think I already went through here. But I just want to make sure. Oh, there's only one bookshelf in here. Okay, okay, so there's not alchemy recipes here. Okay. I'm pretty sure I went through all the, at one point early, after I got the Starflight, I think I went to every book. To get all the alchemy recipes that you can actually get. Now, do we want to go back to Stormway now? Yes, we need to go back to Stormway. Okay. Pretty sure we have everything we need. Anyway, I already mentioned this earlier in the episode, but a few of the things we need to get... Oh, good, it's nightfall. Actually, it doesn't really matter in the end, because I needed to be both day and night, because I need to talk to a ghost, and I need to go in the castle. But anyway, right before this episode started, well, not immediately before, you know what I mean, in between, I did do a couple things. Obviously, one of the which I went grotto hunting, and actually that's the wrong shop. And I did pick up a couple B-ranked weapons, including the Beast Claws. I did not realize you can get those in a B-ranked chest, so unlike that I said before that, while it is true there's only one monster in the game that actually drops it, it is obviously in a grotto chest. So I did pick one of those up, which is pretty damn awesome. I actually discovered that completely on accident when I was trying to farm stuff. I'm like, actually, I don't want to equip that. I'm like, you can get beast claws in here? I'm like, that makes me do that quest so much easier. But among other things, like I said before, I farmed some Lucida shards, some astral plumes, some sage's elixirs, I forgot to mention those, and some orichalcums. I don't think I'm gonna be using the orichalcums today, but I'm gonna need them for later. Obviously I did do the B ranked weapons, and I think that's it that I've done for farming. Now we're gonna need the astral plumes and Lucida shards and the sage's elixirs to make sainted somas, which are a pain in the butt. I hate those things. Alright. So as you just saw there, we bought the Gladius from the Stormway shop. We're gonna need one of those as well. Alright. So first on our list is we want to make the beast claws. Actually, it doesn't matter what order we do this in, but oh, Beastmaster Claws, there we go. Oh, I need that. But I know I have the ingredients to make that. Because at one point I was testing how much ingredients have I picked up for various alchemy recipes and how much of the Alchemicon can I unlock. And it was like a pitiable, like 10%, like not even. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I need a lucky pendant first, but I know I can make that. I know I can make the lucky pendant. And there's actually a quest we're doing shortly that needs a lucky pendant. Alright, so we need a reckless. Okay, we have this stuff that reckless necklace you can actually find in grotto chests. Apparently, I'm gonna need to farm one later because I am going to need another lucky pendant because somebody for a quest somewhere down the line needs one. I do remember seeing that, and I just accidentally smacked my headset with my hand because I have a tendency to like look away and like be like very body language expressionist when I LP. I'm serious. It's the one reason I haven't gotten like a like a mic on a stand and like a good pop filter or anything like that, because I will never be speaking directly into the mic at all times and looking at the screen. If you guys saw a videotape of me like LPing like while I was doing it, you would be like amazed at like what, like I'm seriously like waving my arms all about right now with my one free hand. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I am very expressionist with my hands. But oddly enough, when other people use body language, like if you're trying to tell me something without speaking about it at the same time, I do not understand what the hell you're saying with your hands, which is really, really odd for me. Alright, so let's make our Beastmaster Claws. Alright. We need to make a Flame Tang. But I think we need to make something else first. But I need to check. Okay, we need to make a Sunstone, but I know we have the ingredients for that. Like I said, I mean, I did plan all this out. It's just a matter of what order to do it in, because I did not write, okay, what needs what? I just said, these are the ingredients I need. Okay. Obviously, we need Lucida shards for this, too. Apparently, we've made some somewhere down the line. I don't know when or where, and probably some quest earlier required it. Alright, so let's go back to the Fs. Flame Tang. This is why we brought the Gladius. Crimson Coral are, of course, a spawn item on the world map. I think there's like 2 different spawn points for it. Not 100% sure about it. There's at least 1. Possibly 2. Alright, so we got that guy's weapon. Next we need to make the Megaton Hammer. Which is right down over here. That's why we picked up the Helis Hammer, because we needed one of those. Oh, and we do need Orichalcum. I did have some Orichalcum before, but I had a feeling one of the things we were going to make, we're going to need it. But we are going to need a bunch later. So I'm trying to farm and stock up on it now. That's another pain in the butt item. Okay, next thing we need is a Sage's Stone. I think the guy in the castle wants that. I did make the Birdsong Nectar we've made a couple times before. I made a few of that off screen before this episode started to reduce the time needed. And again, we need Orichalcum for this, but this is why we picked up the Silver Orb. And actually doing this quest is gonna, he's gonna immediately ask for something else, which we're also gonna make right now. which I've already picked up the advanced ingredients for. Okay, sage stone, okay, we need to make... Okay. Anyway, I think that's all the stuff we immediately need to make, but now we're going to make something for a quest we're going to accept in advance in a couple minutes here. We want to take that shield we picked up. Actually, we want to try our luck here. Obviously, cursed items, as I said in the last episode, you can uncurse with Saint's Ashes, and you can subsequently recurse them with Malachite. There is a book, or maybe even two. It might be one single book, or it might be two separate books that are on bookshelves in some spot in the world that tells you this. However, there is no recipe in the Alchemicon for that any book or any person in the game gives you. You have to figure out for yourself how to uncurse, well, how many Saint's Ashes to use to uncurse the item, and subsequently how many Malachite it takes to recurse it again once you've cleansed it. You have to figure that part out for yourself. Fortunately, when you're doing alchemy, if your try your luck fails, you will not actually lose the item. He'll just tell you right off the bat, oh yeah, you can't make anything with that. So we need 3 Saint's Ashes, and that shield we just picked up, the one that's cursed, we want to throw that into the mix as well. There we go, okay. Made a small teeny bitty error, and I accidentally pressed the B button when trying to alchemize the stuff, so it took the previous ingredient out, and I'm like, why doesn't it make anything when I alchemize it? And I looked up the recipe to make sure I had it right and everything, and no, I did have it right. I just accidentally hit the B button. So sorry about that awkward cut there. But anyway, that gives us a Saintess shield, which we want to subsequently, we have a recipe for this, don't we? I think we do. Oh, no, we wanted a goddess shield. I'm sorry. The Saintess shield is what we just made, but as you can see now it's added to it. But we need to make a goddess... Oh, we need more alchemy? Jesus Christ, I'm glad I farmed this. I didn't realize... Well, I probably did, but just didn't remember by the time I recorded this. Well, when I started recording, how much alchemy I actually needed right now. Like I said, I knew we were going to need it later, but... Oh, I forgot. We need a Sainted Soma. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, God. Yes, Sainted Somas are the bane of alchemical and any alchemist's existence in this game. You need a crap ton of these to make all the good stuff. This is why we farm those 3 ingredients. You actually can make all 3 of those with smaller ingredients from like common drops and seals from some monsters and some spawn points and whatever, but they still take forever to farm. If you have a grotto with some S-rank chests, you can possibly farm some of those out of that, but that's a pain in the butt, and you need a ton of those. Actually, we're going to need to make 2 more of that, because I just remembered something else we need to make. So I'm going to make 2 more of that. There's something I almost forgot we had to make. But then again, I have been recording for an hour here, so... Okay, anyway, Goddess Ring. We already have one of those, but we've never just alchemized one before, so I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Plus, I'm not taking my Goddess Ring. Actually, I might have even 2. But my Goddess Ring is what I'm having on Jake, that regenerates his HP as he walks. I might have 2. It might be my DS cart game that I'm thinking of. I know somewhere I have 2 of those. Alright, so now that we have a Goddess Ring, we can go make our Goddess Shield. Nobody's asked for this yet, but they will be asking for it, so therefore we are making this now. Might as well while we're here. Okay, and the last thing we need to make, and I almost forgot we need to make this, is one of these. Yeah. A lot of the high-level equipments, including the Alchemiracles, need these, and the Alchemiracles need a bunch of these. Now, considering how rare Sainted Somas are and how much they're a pain in the make, Ethereal Stones are a little bit easier. not so much ingredient-wise, but you can actually farm those from A rank chests and not an S rank, and they're more common, obviously, than S ranks. And the Chrono Crystal we actually got from a quest, and there's only one. I actually need to show you that shop too. There's only one shop in the game you can get it from, and they cost 50k a whack. They're not cheap. There's actually another guy who needs this, but we're gonna save that for later. It's actually that one quest that's been sitting uncompleted, quest number 49, for God knows how long. I was actually going to make this for that quest, but considering the reward, and we're not going to need it for a later quest, I'm specifically saving it for later. Okay, so first thing we need to do is give this guy the Beastmaster Claws. Yes. Actually, wasn't planning on, well, anticipating actually completing this quest this early, but like I said, considering I found out you could farm it from a B rank chest. Ooh, Lapivora Calcum. Awesome. Yes, I was wondering where you got these. We need Orichalcum for these. Now, I probably did this earlier because I didn't need to do it this time when I farmed. Although I did farm an extra pair of Metal Slime Solarets because somebody's going to ask for them. I already have all the Metal Slime equipment. Apparently I farmed it sometime earlier, and thus I've probably mentioned it in one of the episodes somewhere way, way in the past. So, where else do we need to go? There's 2 in the castle that we obviously can't give the purse people yet because it's nighttime. But this person on the hill, I would think he's here at night, so we can give him the flame tang he's been looking for. Oh, I need to find the guy who asked for the hammer. Yay, he's still here. Hey, how you doing, buddy? It's hammer time! Yeah, I have that hammer. Yes. Oh wait, no, this guy needs the hammer. Huh. Well, I said that right before I talked to him, so apparently I remembered that part. I just got confused here. And we get a yellow orb! I don't think we're gonna need that right away, but... yeah, sorry I got those mixed up. I can't believe I actually remember by the time I got here that he's the guy who asked for the hammer and not the flame tang. But whatever. So I got them reversed. Big deal. Okay, now I know I need to go to the guy who actually needs the flame tang. Getting it right this time. There's 2 more in Stormway Castle, and there's going to be a 3rd one that we're going to activate immediately right after because we need to turn in one of the items here. But there's also another quest we can take care of at the moment as well. That being the one where we complete 5 more quests. Because even if that was the very last quest we accepted before we ended the last episode, and I don't believe it was, this will make 5 quests that we've completed since then. So we can get a reward from that. Ooh, what is this shiny? Oh, it's some horse crap. Well, thanks. You know, I thought it was going to be something cool, and it's horse crap. Jesus. And I got all so excited over that shiny as well. Thank God I didn't say my catchphrase, because I would have been really disappointed then. Oh, and I've dipped over the hour mark for this episode, but we're almost done. We'll get there. Alright, we need to... no. We're not going to zoom. We're going to board the Starflight. Although if I did warp to Angel Falls, we wouldn't be that far off. But then again, with my crappy driving skills of this thing, we probably would have taken just as long. Get me on that hill. You know, I just find it funny that like the official name of that pool, the officially unofficial name for that place is Slime Hill, but it's not even really a hill, it's a plateau. So what happened? What do we do? Can you pass on to the afterlife? No. But we saved his mom. What did we get? We got a metal slime something. I don't remember. I know one of the quests we're about to finish gives us a stinking hero spear, but we already have one of those. Okay, while we're waiting it for daybreak, we're gonna head to the Tower of Nod, and we're gonna start our last quest that we're gonna start. This is probably, oh my god, we have started quests today. Never mind, I was gonna say, we haven't started any quests today, we were just finishing. Yeah, as I was uploading the last episode, I'm like, oh my god, how many epic, like, quests did I list as completed on that list? So, I mean, we're heading down the home stretch here. It's actually in the tower screen, I think. Please tell me you're here, dude. Or maybe he's just south of the area. There's something guy's south of here. I did not know there was a little alcove here. I never knew this. Oh my god. Mind equals blown. Well, this is apparently the guy we need to talk to, so... You guys remember that name, don't you? Alright, well, we'll accept your quest. Alright, so let's fly ourselves back to Stornway. Oh look, it's daybreak! That's awesome. So let's go inside. And up the stairs we go! Where is he on the list? Oh, he's right there. Totally passed him. Oh, I wish this scene was skippable. You guys remember this disaster of an episode I had that was like 40 minutes long and was just talking to people and that was it. And actually, before we do anything, we are going to... Where is my Jack Snack skill? Because we're going to need to do this anyway. I am going to change my vocation to a mage. Because we're going to need to do this. And there's one thing I have done in advance as well, and that was change my birthday to today's current date. Again. Thankfully, the game lets you change your birthday whenever the heck you want. Alright, so now we're gonna equip his stuff. And this is, I mean, I'm gonna need to be a mage anyway, but, I figured I might as well, put on a new vocation, that way I don't have to, like, undress myself. Okay, we're gonna put on his boots. Those aren't boots, those are a pair of shoes. Hey buddy, what's going on? Wait, unless we have to talk to the guy. Actually, it turns out we need to talk to this guy. Quest was wrong again! It specifically says, talk to the guy I'm dressed up as. Specifically. So, but this is one of the quests I've never actually done myself. On my DS cart previously, so forgive the mishap there. These episodes have been full of that lately. Unless, oh, I see what they're doing. Basically, it's very, very poorly worded, but, I now see what the quest, the solution listed here meant, was it's explaining how to get his equipment to dress up as him. not what you need to do to complete the quest, because basically what you need to do to complete the quest is obviously just talk to the guy dressed up as our little friend here, whose name I can't pronounce. And the quest guide is telling you how to get the stuff. Well, I've already gotten the stuff, and I didn't realize that. Well, I mean, I did realize I had the stuff already, but the, also doesn't help that the solution listed here has, ambiguous pronouns, so it never actually mentions directly the guy who gives you the quest. It just says, talk to our, you know, friend Boria, or whatever the hell how to pronounce that, and then equip the stuff, make it your birthday, turn into a mage, and then talk to him one more time. That's literally what it says. Well, not literally, but you know what I mean. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. Yep, I have the Sage's Stone. And we get a green orb for that. Now this guy's going to immediately give us another quest, which we need the Goddess Shield for, but since we have to reset his dialogue and we need to go upstairs anyway, I'm going to do that first. Okay. What's going on? Tell your wife, man. What? Yeah. Well, if your granddad left you it, why aren't you keeping it? And that thing about being his wife was a joke, by the way, just in case, because some people just don't get any sense of humor. Although I don't think that people who are still watching this LP at the time are, you know, after all this time, are that dumb, but... Oh? Alright, well fine. At least I'm pretty sure. It's him we need to give the Goddess Shield to. I know it's somebody. I know we had to complete that quest first for it. No, it is that guy, because I have the quest thing right in front of me, and it's happened to be highlighted on that quest. Ha 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 ha! Alright, now this guy... Whoops, I just hit the wrong button. Remember, we want to salute to this guy first before we talk to him, because he considers us rude. And this is a guy who wants that. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, so you set us up. You little bastard. Well, then again... Oh, this is the quest that gives us the Hero Spear. Okay, I knew some quest gave us it, but we already had one. Jake has one on. But that's cool, we get to keep the stone. I didn't realize we did. But then again, I was just gonna say, what the hell is he gonna use it for? He's dead. So that'll save me. I mean, I'm gonna have to make a bunch later. Although I am considering when it comes for me to show you guys the forging of the Alchemy Miracles, to just hack a bunch of them. Why did I leave the castle? To hack a bunch of them into the game, because that will save me so much time and energy, and, you know, I'll explain how to farm for the ingredients and everything like that, and it would just make this LP just finish off so much easier, because, I mean, I started this, what, like a year and a half ago? Yes, and I just happen to have one! Yes. I will put myself to the test. I have looked into the future, and I knew you were going to ask for one of these. And, well, partly because, obviously, besides prerequisites, I'm doing these quests in somewhat of a sequential order. But it's kind of funny that some of the quests I've done today, have all given us orbs. Hooray! And that is actually all we are going to do today. This recording, even though I have a bunch of stuff to cut out, is an hour and 15 minutes long. So if this episode hit the 45-minute mark, apologies. At least we got a lot accomplished today and everything like that. There's a few more quests we need to do in... Well, not a few more. Actually, I'm gonna hold off saving my game just yet. I need to see how many quests we have left. 159 completed. There's 184 in the game, so we have 25 to go. And we're getting there. We're getting pretty close. So I get a few more before I have to take care of certain business. But thank you all for watching, and I shall see you people next time.